keto or low sugar diets, trying to cut those carbs out. And it's hard because we all love yummy, delicious, sweet things. And so Andrew was on a quest to develop the most delicious type of natural sweetener. And you've been working a long time on this. It's called Sucress, and we're launching it today for the very first time.
It's been decades. I originally had a stevia plant at my house, started working with stevia probably 3 decades ago. Well, almost 3 decades ago. And stevia is something that I saw great potential in, but personally, for my taste buds, stevia didn't quite do it until recently, until we got our hands on a very special extract of stevia that focuses on the whole sweetness without the bitterness, without that aftertaste that stevia can have. And our stevia, you will not find our stevia extract in any other sweetener packets on the market. Also, what makes it unique is what's bizarre about sweeteners, whether you're looking at artificial sweeteners, whether it's Sweet and Low or NutraSweet or any of the stevia-based sweeteners, they all contain, because the sweetener itself represents such a small volume of material, they all contain what's called a bulking agent or a carrying agent. And all of these sugar replacements or sugar substitutes, they all contain sugar, or a sugar alcohol, or a carbohydrate of some form. It's kind of bizarre that something that you think of that you're getting to replace these things ultimately contains those things. And of course, if something contains less than 5 calories, they could label it as a non-caloric, even though it might contain 4 or 5 calories of sugar. In fact, if you look at so many of these, and I'll show the packets in a moment. Oh, actually, this chart, I think, might even show it. That on our product, the only thing we add other than our non-GMO proprietary stevia leaf extract, other than our stevia leaf extract, we add an amino acid called glycine.
Nobody else does this.
And that amino acid, they don't do that because glycine costs 25 times more than the things they add. So it's expensive, but glycine is an amino acid that also helps to support healthy blood sugar levels. Glycine is an amino acid that's also sweet. So it happens, it's kind of like Choco Nouveau, where the cholesterol-lowering ingredient made the chocolate better. The amino acid makes the stevia sweetener even better. It kind of fills it out and gives it a great, cool, fresh flavor.
I love it. You know what's really funny? My first time to try it is now, and I'm like you. I'm not really big on artificial sweeteners because they sort of taste artificial. Okay, this tastes so good. I can't believe it.
And each packet
I can't believe how good this tastes.
Is actually,
it's really good.
We say approximately 2 teaspoons of sugar. So if you like any of the stevia products, you will love this because it has the best stevia extract. I've never liked stevia extract until this stevia extract.
I will be honest, I had neither, and I didn't know I was going to like it. I wasn't even going to tell you I was trying it because I wasn't sure, but it's lovely. I mean, it's so good. There's no weird aftertaste at all. Nice job. I'm excited. You can do 100, 250, or 500 packets, and we have it at $69.42 or $19.90. If you want to try it, again, we all love to be able to add sweetener to our foods, to our drinks, and a lot of it, the artificial sweeteners, are loaded with stuff you don't want in there half the time. On top of that, they have that weird aftertaste, normally, right? Sugar, we all love sugar, but sugar, let's face it, we're supposed to be avoiding sugar. Sugar has a lot of things that are detrimental to our health. So this is a dream because it's derived from the Stevia plant, which is great, but this is your proprietary formula that is unique, and that's the beauty. I love the name Sucress. It's sugar, and
what it is, it's
success, right?
Well, success, most of us try unsuccessfully, sometimes that's me, when it comes to reducing my carbohydrate or my sugar intake. And if you want to lose weight, if you want to manage your weight, carbohydrate and sugar, that's what we need to target. Unfortunately, that's what we need to target. And it's difficult, but with a natural sweetener like this, and this is non-GMO extract of stevia leaf. But Colleen, you have a chart there that I wanted to show everyone. It's underneath that one, if you could hand it to me. I wanted to, it's the one that compares glycine.
Let's see here.
You could just give them to me and I'll figure it out.
Is it one of those?
Please. But, yeah, here, this works.
Okay.
So just because each packet of our sucress contains about 1 gram of glycine. Remember, glycine is an amino acid. That's what makes up protein. Protein we know is the highest quality component of our diet. Glycine is the simplest and actually perhaps the most versatile of amino acids. Glycine is often taken separately as a supplement, as a dietary supplement. In fact, we'll have a separate glycine capsule very, very soon. But if you are going to purchase glycine separately, I just thought I'd show everyone in that 500 count. That 500 count costs, say it's today $69.90.
Right.
If you're going to get a 500 count of glycine from various companies, Douglas Labs, Montif, Metabolic Maintenance, Natural Nutrition Supplements, a number of different companies. All companies, you can see their products online, Pure Encapsulation, Solgar, Thorne, Source Naturals. You're going to be spending somewhere over $200, over $100.
Just for glycine?
Just for the same amount of glycine. And the most expensive ingredient in our product is obviously the stevia leaf extract. But it kind of underscores why folks don't use glycine, as great as it is, in a perfect carrier for a sweetener, because it helps support healthy blood sugar, and it's naturally sweet, and it's a constituent in protein. So it's the perfect ingredient to add, but glycine is really expensive. In fact, if you wanted to buy glycine separately, it would cost more than the price of this product, which I just wanted to point that out to show. But to make the perfect sweetener.
Is this the chart that has the actual price? Is that the glycine pricing?
That's the chart. That's with our glycine. Our glycine's less expensive.
Right.
So, but that's if you were just buying our glycine.
You'd pay more for the glycine
than
you would for the whole product, the Sucress. So if you'd like to try it, I think you're going to be very impressed with this. I'm knocked out because, again, I'm picky, and a lot of us are. There's something that is not necessarily really lovely about that aftertaste you get when you eat artificial sweeteners. This is a unique formula of stevia. Andrew's been working on this for decades. I would try it. I think you're gonna be I'm excited.
Oh, it's
good job. Because I love it in my iced tea. Like, I love to sweeten things, and I'm never happy. And a lot of times I just resort and put sugar. And I know I'm not supposed to be adding sugar, but sometimes sugar is just the only way we go. Well, this is sweeter than sugar, right? So 1 packet is equivalent to 2 teaspoons of sugar.
Probably a little bit more than 2 teaspoons. And again, I always say less is more. So work your way up, figure out what works perfectly for you. So try a little less, and it's an even better value, but it's roughly about 10 cents a packet in the large size. Even though those 500 packets, you're getting over $100 just in glycine alone. And as I said before, glycine is a supplement that's very popular that people take to support healthy blood sugar. So you're basically getting once again, you're getting another benefit. But we'll talk about this more in the future. I often hear complaints that I don't develop enough new products. There are all these products out on the market. So I've been working on this for a few decades. You'll see another product in a moment that I've been working on for a few decades. So every once in a while, we have some new things. So hopefully that stems the tide of complaints I hear that we don't develop enough new things.
Well, what I think is important to note about that is you don't just whip it out in a few weeks. I mean, this is something that is research and development for years. By the way, with everybody ordering, do you know we have less than 1,000 of these? So if you'd like to try it, I would encourage you to jump in here.
We might not be, hopefully we'll have enough for next weekend. We might run out, but also it's